recapping the final Saturday session. Saturday. Oh, we didn't decide.
Not it.
Who's recapping? Shannon!
No, I did the first one.
Nose goes. Them's the
Nobody
rules.
used it. I don't have any gold coins to give out for it anyway. So,
Coley didn't remember anything.
in
Yeah.
part
Except
2,
power.
session 2, yes. Yes, there was Coley.
King Gizzard eats.
I'll go for it. I'll try
8
it.
people.
You want to try it?
The first 15 minutes was all you.
And then the last 30 was all me also.
Yeah, you know, I think
It was the King
Good
Gizzard
recap.
episode.
We're done.
We found
On our
out.
last session,
We found-
of Legends in the Making, the party discovered King Gizzard's long hidden and, well, quite disgusting backstory of how he became a homeless hobo in the first place and how he met the lizard. Spoiler alert, he ate people, it's not good. And then we delved into Coley's backstory ever so slightly and discovered that she's essentially an ancient and has been here forever and is looking for power. The kind of power, her power, nobody knows. To be determined. After,
The answer is yes.
yes. The answer is always yes.
Yes.
So, after all this is said and done, our faithful crew went to the meeting with the Gutrackers and met a very tightly pants-clad Rickett. What was it? Jeffrey Rickett.
You reminded me of a babe.
It did remind everybody
With
of
the power.
avoiding being distracted by the bulge that was in Rickett's pants. The party decided that King Gizzard was the champion that was summoned forth by Rickett and promptly thrust into battle. After nearly dying multiple times, King Gizzard knocked the jaw off of Gronk, the champion of the Gutrackers, and prevailed in one-on-one combat to the death, which was a great surprise. Very closely. After being
I helped.
Yes, Frankie helped. After being congratulated by the Gutrackers and welcomed into the family appropriately, apparently, we left off with Rickett asking what we would like to know from him. So, will the legends continue to avoid the bulge? Will we find out more about Coley's backstory? Will we figure out what the hell we're going to do? This time on...
She's so good. Love it. So yes, you are now in this open construction site. Goblins, some bugbears, orcs, hobgoblins, all hanging out around, drinking, having festivities, enjoying hot dogs everywhere. Is that what you were wanting?
What's his coin?
I don't have an extra coin. I told you.
High five.
You get nothing.
You get nothing.
You get nothing. Anyways, they're all partying around you, and yeah.
Just give it one of your gold dice.
That's fine, I'll remember.
I don't want to
We have other cold dice.
You got it.
I have, there's more tokens.
You're gonna grab one for Gizzard. I feel bad.
No, it's okay.
It's behind the golden
behind the
by the
golden
demon.
dice.
Yeah.
That whole thing there.
Many tokens.
Yes. Only one, Shannon. Don't you take so many. Okay. Oh, you want to give me more so I can give out more. She's smart. There you go.
You get nothing.
Joel, get nothing. You settle in to having a good time as Rickett leans on his throne of hot dog carts, jewels, and stuff. It's clearly a mobile one too, so they can move it to every other construction site. If this one ever picks up and starts being worked on again, he can just go to another place. That's why you realize in the moment the Gutrackers don't necessarily have a territory. They just kind of are nomadic on this island of sorts. And yeah, Rickett leans back and goes, "So, how can we help you?"
before we answer that, can I just cast Healing Word on
Yeah.
Lazarus? Or not Lazarus.
She cast
I
it.
cast it on myself.
Good job,
Gizzard.
Jay.
King Gizzard. But I'm gonna do it with cast it on 3rd level.
Ooh. So how much is that for him?
Okay, a creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. This, which is 3rd. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs, and then at higher levels, when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the healing increases by 1d4 for each slot level above 1st.
So you get 3d4 plus 3. Since she's casting at level 3.
But doesn't
So
she
does
roll?
he roll or do I?
She rolls
It-
the.
yeah, she can roll it. It's up to you guys.
okay.
Whoever wants to, if somebody wants to roll dice. Whoever. Shannon wants to roll the dice. We'll let Shannon roll the dice.
So 3, 2, that's 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 3 is 12.
Sweet.
There we go.
All the way.
Gizzard,
Thank you.
what's your word that you use to heal him with? What's your magical word?
Be healed! Right on the forehead.
And also with you.
Oh, you feel better, but suddenly have a headache. Like
Healing process. Things hurt.
you stop bleeding, and all of a sudden though, it's like, damn, I'm dehydrated or something. A headache. So yes, Rickett is now looking at the crew standing there, posing the question. So how can the family help you?
Well, family can start by answering some questions.
Huh. Questions are always fun.
Let's start with you, Rickett.
Okay.
How long have you been in Erda?
Let's see, I'm roughly 40 years old now, I think. So, 40 years?
You've been here your whole life?
Yeah. Roll me an insight check.
Don't fuck this up. Let's not start with bad words out the gate. What did we say?
It'd be really nice if you would shh
Your dice is
your
broken.
mouth.
You jinxed it.
Dice is broken.
You jinxed it.
Roll 1.
Nice.
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's the first
A
one.
nat one.
It's the
Hey,
first nat one of the night.
Casey. Try to get you to use those so you can't use it another time. Yes! I get gold. Gold, 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 gold.
You goblins.
Shiny glass.
That's better. 17?
17. Okay. With a 17, two things you realize. One, he's being completely honest. He looks about 40 years old. Good for a 40-year-old, but about 40 years old. And you also notice a gold ring around his pupil.
So he is straight up human.
Human, but is now able to see, and some of them have been known to, with lots of work, be able to cast and use magic as well.
What do we call them? What do we call them?
They are this. Oh God,
The
Touched.
I think everyone that can do magic is the touched. Sorry, like my brain went brain. Seers.
Seers, sorry.
So
That's
those that can just see the magic but don't use it are seers, and then the touched are anybody that innately has magic, but you have some seers that go to the next level to then be touched.
You got the touch.
You've got the power. Sorry. Okay. How did a human like you end up being the leader of all the goblins?
Oh, same way your champion over here became a part of the family.
You're a cannibal? Didn't mean to spill your secret, but
Listen, everybody else knew it. Back in
Oh,
what?
oh, that's so good.
He rolls for yes.
You just see this look on his face of going like, I want to think that's a joke, but I'm pretty sure you're not telling a lie.
It's not.
Yeah, so
Not proud of it.
insinuating at
Well, that's
us
good.
isn't going to help us get to know you because maybe you don't know us that well. So,
Very true. I mean, we've had our eye on you for a little while, but not much. Ever since you interacted with the Bloodfangs for the first time. But definitely, trust is always a back and a forth, and a forward and a back. So, I don't remember what the question was.
I don't either.
How did a human
Oh,
like
yes.
you?
Yeah, a battle to the death with the champion, not the champion, the former king.
Who was the former king?
Oh, that would have been Hollow Cage. Write that name down.
Make sure you cross them off.
Right.
I do
How
that.
long have you been the king?
Let's see. Since I was roughly 18.
So for
22 years ish.
22
That's how the math works.
So for 22 years, you've led the goblins?
Mm-hmm.
They're okay with that?
Nobody's been able to take me out.
How did you become a seer?
Man, we're just asking all the questions, getting deep here. I guess it's family time. All right. Gather around and I'll tell the story. No.
Oh my god.
Papa tell much.
Leads back in a recliner.
Yeah. Smokes a cigarette. He goes, well, I was going to say, he's like, I think, probably about 10 years old. Whenever I saw what I originally was thinking somebody was shooting a person in a hot dog cart to steal their hot dogs. And then 2 more came out, and 3, and the next thing I know, they weren't shooting guns anymore. And the people working the hot dog cart weren't people anymore. Hindsight's 2020. Ultimately, there was so much flux between the weave and the shadow weave in that moment that the glamour couldn't hold, and it dropped, and I saw it. Fucked my brain up pretty bad.
You seem to have recovered.
Sometimes. But all that to say is, luckily, the gut rackers took me in. Shadowbar don't necessarily like seers that much. And for that reason, if they had left me out there, there's a good chance I would have been taken care of in various fashions or ways. But they took me in and started learning, interacting, and growing in my abilities to fight, but then also knowing how to channel that energy of the weave and incorporate that into my fighting. And I am now the man that I am here today.
So since you've been the leader of a faction for 2 decades now,
Just a little bit.
what do you know about Laius?
Laius is not everything he seems to be.
No shit.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
For real.
Fantastic.
Inspiration, maybe?
No, I'm not gonna just hand that out, Candy.
That was great.
Use it and I might give it out more, but no.
Why do you say that?
For a man who is so recluse and so seemingly aloof, a lot of things still seem to get done. He likes to act like he's somebody that just hangs out all the time in his little hiding area there. But if that was the case, Central Park wouldn't be here. It would have been bulldozed down years and years ago. turned into more high rises. The last thing anybody wants in this area is another park. So that's not something that would be done and kept in place by a drug-induced madman. That's just my 2 cents.
What about Dick Strongthorn?
He's pretty straightforward. There's no hiding anything with him. I think for him, the feeling I get if I was to interpret and understand things about him is he's been a man that was hiding for long enough and got tired of that. And now, even though he calls himself the unseen, he does everything to be not who he is publicly, but act in every way possible to get what he wants.
Does the name Maglo mean anything to you?
Okay, let me roll on that one.
Yeah.
No? Is that a New Delhi in town or something like that?
It might be.
Flashlight.
No, just an acquaintance we've made along our path. You said you've been watching us for a while. She called me Frankie Darling.
Jim Darling.
Yes.
Why?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. Let's go, Frankie.
13.
How about we answer that in due time? If my count is right, you've asked me 5 questions.
Oh, shit.
Now it's my turn. Quid pro quo. Family serves family. And if I've been truthful and honest in mine. If I feel you're truthful and honest in yours, maybe I'll answer your question, Frankie. Question 1. What is your plans for Dick Strongthorn?
We don't know.
It's up in the air. What?
It's like, call me on that line.
What do you know of the Codex Eternus?
It is a book full of prophecies. And it is
Dick
in,
Strongthorn has it.
and it is in Dick's office.
Is all of it in Dick's office?
No.
3.
Felt like I was giving you a little bit more, but fair enough.
It's how you ask the questions.
I mean,
Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I answer your question. Why are you running all over and under this town?
I feel like that's a vague question.
So,
You called me on my questions. I'm going to adjust my questions accordingly.
I feel like we could ask you the same since you don't have a territory.
Territory comes with good and the bad. If you have territory, you have to keep said territory. If you have no territory, you stay neutral as much as possible. You get to go wherever you want. Well, who's not to say everywhere is my territory?
is that question number 4?
You didn't answer me why you guys are running all over the place.
We're trying to find some answers. Answers Like the one I asked you.
Final question, Frankie. Why do you want to know?
Isn't it everyone's deepest desire to know themselves?
Bullshittery.
So much bullshittery.
I don't like this guy.
I always laugh. You guys are like, I don't like this person. Then it's like 2 sessions later, he's the bestest. No. He goes, okay, Frankie.
I'll play your games.
Last question. And I'll answer your question. Please. How old are you?
Well, I would say I have to check my character sheet, but it's been wrong before.
Touché.
He goes, don't worry about it. I'm guessing roughly 22 years old.
About that age.
It's gotta creep if you nail that. You'll watch for a while.
Yeah.
You keep that bulge under control.
Do you know that?
I encourage this. That was my fault. I cast speak with animals and quiet.
I cast speak with animals to see what happened.
How's Zara doing too? It's been 22 years since I've seen her as well.
You know Zara?
She's a phenomenal person.
She is pretty fantastic.
It was a sad day whenever she came up with a way to make everybody forget about that prophecy.
She made everybody forget about that place.
The prop.
This is why you need to pay attention.
Everybody
How,
No, it's
how
the
do you
prophecy.
remember prophecy?
Yeah.
I was the one given the prophecy.
Because you have the red hair.
No, I have the red hair.
Wait, he's got the red hair too, though.
I bet everybody's got
Are you her dad?
Roll for insight! It could be your dad.
So then why were you asking about the Codex Eternus? If you clearly already knew.
I like to know what you know. To know if you're ready. To hear the truth.
Is anybody ever ready for anything in this world?
No.
But the way that we're prepared is with information.
I'll hopefully be able to give you some. But Zara is really good at what she does. Good enough to wipe a memory from a god.
What did he say?
I really want to believe in that moment that we legitimately all turn and kind of look at Coley.
You see Rickett, like, so you all look and he looks at it and goes,
It's that.
who are you, my dear?
It's that cat from Puss in Boots. It's the.
He's like looking, he's like all, looks at you and goes, why are they all looking at you, my dear?
Oh. Colby.
Are you a god?
I know.
Full callback.
Just in case?
Oh God, is he my father? Because he just stole my move.
Oh, I'm on really bad.
He goes,
How's your mom?
Frankie, you know I'm not your dad. But you know who your dad is if you think about it hard enough. At this point.
Wallace, focus.
Who do you
That's
think
what
your
Rick
dad
That's
is?
what Nick said. Hey.
Well, we've hypothesized a lot of different people at this point.
Stop piecing it down.
I think the one that
Put the
Wait.
pieces together for me.
I'll think is the best bet is Corleone.
Yeah.
I love that it's.
Corleone.
Boom.
I knew you could figure this out, Frankie.
But what does that mean?
Yeah.
A whole bunch.
If I remember the prophecy correctly, and I'm the only one that can, without seeing it, they needed someone of pure blood, red hair, green eyes, to be the key.
Who's they?
The keeper of secrets, the lady of darkness, the ruler of this world, the only deity that is still stuck here yet in God form. Do I have to say her name for you?
It would be
Bash
helpful.
just raises his hand back. Do you mean Shar?
Oh, I like that we get claps though. That's nice.
2 points to the Warforge.
Oh no, not Warforged.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Sombrero in the sky.
Sorry.
Tinder boy.
Average Tinder guy.
Average Tinder guy.
2 points.
Tinder guy.
2 points to Carl. Like,
Shut up, Carl.
you look like a Carl to me. I'm just gonna say. Don't know your name. Unfortunately, of all of you, I've heard of your tales and what you've done around town. My various friends at their carts have seen you walk by, the things you've done, but Frankie, you're the only one I've really kept tabs on this whole time. Been trying to make sure you stay safe. Hidden. A secret from the goddess of secrets.
Why?
To fight fire with fire. Somebody wants to get out of their prison, and all they need is a key.
Oh shit, we stuck in Shar's prison and you're the key to get her the fuck out of here?
Oh.
That's deep.
Do it in Vash's voice.
I'm not. That's just trying not to talk because remember, I'm super disguised.
Do it in Carl's voice.
That didn't have a Carl one.
So Vash says out loud. So does that mean that we're in Shar's prison and that you are the key for her to escape? Yeah, got 2 claps. I just want to point out that's twice as clap for me. Figuring shit out, taking notes. Boss.
What does that even mean?
That means that there is a god that is trying to escape this jail, and we're all stuck in it with her.
Do we want her to escape?
From what I understand about the Lady Shar, she is not good.
So no.
Probably not. But that doesn't explain why we are here. Are
No.
we in jail? Or are we brought here for a different reason?
I feel like we should sing a song. No.
Right. Now you want to open Disney?
No.
So then what does any of this have to do with Laius and Dick?
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion. Just because I feel like we haven't rolled in a while. Let's see how much he keeps answering questions.
22.
Okay. He keeps rolling with you. He goes, as our friend Carl here already said, we're in prison. What's the one thing everybody wants when they're in a prison?
A last meal. To escape.
Bash starts laughing.
There's one unifying factor of every person who has been sent here. They want to get out. They want to get back to wherever they were before.
Except you.
Me.
And to find out there's a key,
How am I a key?
You have to consider, Frankie, you're the only one that's doesn't want to leave. You don't have anywhere else to go.
There's that.
But what does it mean that I'm the key?
Are you the key
Magic is a mysterious thing. And I've only been experiencing it for 30 years now.
22.
No. 22 was how long I've been over this group.
30.
It's been 30-ish years.
Yeah.
So,
He was a poor boy.
yes. Of a poor family. Yep. Here we go.
Sorry.
Story
Comes
shit,
up
like,
for me.
character sheets.
Yeah.
For me. Anyways. So, with that being said, as far as I don't know specifically how you are a key beyond what the prophecy says of that. That you are needed if it's in a presence, an item in the ceremony. That explanation was written down in the Codex a long time ago. Zara interpreted the prophecy herself.
Didn't
And
we show Zara the prophecy?
Shut up. I'm not there. I can't talk about it.
you're right here.
Well, no. I wasn't there.
Oh, you're
Oh, yeah.
We showed her the prophecy.
But
Never mind. I don't know how to ask that question yet.
I don't know how to ask that question yet.
I'll
Yeah,
say what
yeah.
I'm thinking. She's not immune to the NDAs.
Yeah.
So all the other NDAs that she's
Or does she want us to think that? And she's also been playing
Oh
us.
my gosh.
I don't like that.
Conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
She has the hoodie on.
Everything we've gotten
She's
today-
writing a manifesto as we speak.
So, based off the information that we've been provided so far, we understand that you are a child of light and dark. Light being Corellum, and dark being the Lady Shar. Hence, you are
Shar's
the
my
balance.
mom.
Or you are the balance between the two, which is why you are the key.
I am not Luke Skywalker. I did not bring balance to the Force.
It wasn't Luke Skywalker, it was actually Anakin, and then turned into Darth Vader, and then Luke acted. Never mind.
My friend is right about Star Wars.
That's
The other stuff about you, I don't know, but the Star Wars stuff, he's 100% on.
We get flamed for that YouTube watch.
Everything else, they're like, oh, I don't know about this. Like,
They're like a Star Wars movie. Hold on, Luke was the bell.
we just lost our one follower.
Yeah, okay.
I can't handle this. He looks at you and goes like, you might not be Luke, but you have Leia's buns.
Hey. How much do buns weigh? Sorry. So, my consideration is that maybe we all found you to help you not release Shar. Think that it's interesting that the Echo of Divinity brought most of us together. Still worried a little bit about Colby, but based on the information we have, we probably should get a little bit later. Unless anybody else is not thinking that this one, in short-term memory loss, seems very
We still don't know
apropos.
about your first visit.
No.
Would Dick know?
I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to see Dick. Just a personal opinion.
Personal preference?
Personal preference. Not
You don't like Dick?
Not a big fan of Dick.
Not a big fan of Dick. Yeah.
So, I'm curious.
Me too.
I'm overhearing this
I
stuff.
thought you didn't have a preference about Dick.
You're curious about Dick?
I'm not.
I mean-
Dick.
I mean-
I know I don't. Like
Have you seen him? Clearly he's curious about Dick.
I mean, that bold.
How many tokens we at?
Curious about
Do we even have any left at this point?
Oh boy, it looks like he knows about Dick.
We're at 14 this session.
Nice. Look at this making.
If we fill the box up, do we get a free pizza?
you get one inspiration.
Get one inspiration.
No. You get one free sausage.
One free sausage. Jeez.
God damn it.
He goes, what's this echo of divinity that you're talking about? Quid pro quo.
You said that out loud.
You all asked Vash to talk. You all asked Vash. You know what happens when you let Vash talk.
This,
Word vomit.
Mm-hmm.
it's a big thing. So if we're gonna talk to you about that, we need your help with some things.
I feel like I've been very helpful already.
I feel like this steps it up a little.
We're-
I don't know, actually, now that I think about it.
We're not saying no. We're just
I've
saying,
been forthright and honest and everything, but what else do you need? Anything. Anything for the key. Let's make it awkward. Everybody look at the key.
Yeah.
Stare at the key. No.
Please show.
Do we want to
Who's your
ask?
daddy?
Corleone!
Yes!
What if we show him the prophecy since he was the one to interpret
He's
it?
already seen it.
He already knows it.
He already knows.
Yeah,
But how
you
is
said you said if you see it, you might be able to tell us more about it because your memory was foggy.
I think it was something about the explanation, the interpretation.
Okay.
What is your relationship with Dick like?
I mean, I interacted with Dick a few times in college, Fuzzy.
We know you're like curious and want to dip a toe in,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Oh no.
Maybe just
Just for just to see how it feels.
just quick
Yeah.
in and out.
I have done my best for the last 22 years to hide in the open. So every leader of every faction here, I've had mild levels, never direct, but I try to stay out of their way as much as possible, provide services when need to be in their graces, but that's about it.
would you be willing to possibly, I don't know that we haven't agreed on this, but to host a forum of sorts between
We're gonna have a
You're
counseling
doing
session.
great. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Keep going.
um
I believe in you.
yeah here on some neutral ground. I don't. Would you be willing to do that? Would he be willing? Do you think he would do that with you?
That I don't know. First roll for persuasion. We'll see if he.
Just so I'm aware, the goal is to get
7, unless you want me to lie.
or blow some inspiration.
You weren't lying.
Right.
You were asking a natural question there, so
Yeah.
there's no lying.
Yeah.
He goes, I could broker a message maybe, but as far as a location, like I said, we loosely travel.
Are you aware of any upcoming events that could happen in neutral territory that Dick may be at?
Like an eclipse.
Well, I know of a couple events coming up, but I don't know about them being in neutral territory. Ones that might be open to.
Experimentation.
Yes, but no. I think I would have to send out for more information, but I do think that there's a possible gala being held for the unseen in the near future. I don't know if he'll be there or not. And then beyond that, Dick really keeps to himself most of the time. Most do not know where he is. He likes to keep it secret.
Keep it secret. Keep it secret.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe. So for that reason, with what I rolled too, And as far as like if I was to provide a place, but I don't know if Dick would show up or not. He does not seem to be one. He tends to work through other people most of the time.
I've heard that he just sends Valerie most of the time to do his dirty work.
Which we apparently have a connection with Valerie.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Not that Bash is aware of.
I really feel confused. But more so, I almost feel like Laius and Dick are a distraction. How do they play into the prophecy? Because if what we're saying is that there's an upcoming event which would pose the option for Shar to escape, should that not be our priority?
As long as we keep you away from Charlo, it sounds like we could prolong that.
Can we
We
keep
need to
you
level
away
up a
from
lot more.
Yeah.
You're talking take out a god.
That's a god.
That's a hot minute.
Guess what else you is?
But
An infant?
God.
Am I?
So
Or am I
remember-
just a key?
So remember the book that I had talked about earlier? He wasn't technically a god, but he did come back to life after like 3 days.
Rickett-
and then he saw
okay.
his shadow. and
Rickett
then we got
said
6 minutes
though
better.
that the Codex Eternus, that's the book, has how the key can be used in it,
Right.
which means we need to get the book.
Correct.
So
So we're back on
Maybe-
a sneak mission.
we finish up the conversation with Rickett, find out, like keep things smooth or whatever, and then we go have a long rest, and before we go meet up with 6 people that we know that are going to be there and trying to like take their note or whatnot, or maybe even see if Rickett might be able to have one of his people swipe it, who knows. But then we come up with a plan to steal the book, and we roll for the stealing of the book. Because we do have the other, like, faux Codex Eternus being made for us by Zara right now.
But it's not ready yet.
No, it's not, but it doesn't mean we can't wait 2 weeks, and in the meantime, like, do the other things that we need to do.
Do we have 2 weeks?
We are on a time crunch. When is the eclipse?
Why are we on it? Oh,
The
when is
Because of the eclipse.
It's like in 4 weeks. You got like
Okay,
a month.
so it's 4 weeks.
Yeah.
We just need to keep tabs.
You got
on
like
it.
a
We're
month.
Like, oh, we got like 2 weeks. We're like, wait. When's the eclipse? Because that's when shit goes down. Which is the next question.
You said you didn't know when the gala was, right?
No. I could probably send out some feelers on that, but all I know is the rumor's been going around about
Would Vash know what it is? Is it like an annual gala?
roll for history.
Shit.
I was about to be I was like, I turn and look at him. I'm like, oh, Bash, but like Rickett doesn't know. So, what do you got?
2-0 Jon Snow.
Not only did Bash know about that,
I
he created the website for it as well.
I have one suit and I wear it every year to the gala.
Yes, you
Fine,
do.
guys. That's right. I have one suit. That's it.
Yeah,
One of your concubines.
Yeah, aw. Molly.
Molly turns into a flower and she sits on your booty.
Why y'all see?
Does the gala happen at Dick's building? Would that be an opportunity to cause a distraction? Like,
Frankie can throw on a dress and a wig. Let's go.
You know, yes, it happens once a year. It's probably happening about, you'd say, a week or so. And it is always on the rooftop at Club Quarters, which is across from the reflecting pools of One World Trade Center. And yeah, it's for a lot of the unseen and other people that are a part of Dick's organization. And you know, Valerie is always there. That's her big thing that she plans every year.
yeah.
With the nat 20, I'll give you some stuff. You know, also, Dick is 50-50 on whether he shows up. Some years he has, some years he doesn't. And he never makes it public. It's a last-minute decision on his part whether he decides to show up or not.
Okay.
Typically, it is, since it's a lot of the unseen and stuff, a lot of the thugs and hirelings are there too as well.
So it sounds like that would be a great opportunity for us to maybe break into.
You kill Valor.
No, she'll be at the party. To break into the building to get the book. Because
Except-
everyone else will be at the gala.
Right across the street.
I'd be really draw.
It's across the way. We can sneak in.
Go inside across the board on me.
Insight across the board.
Yep.
I used the fucking murder dice again.
Use the wrong dice.
13.
Okay.
9.
20 minus
1.
1. No, 2.
Two,
So we have
yes,
a long
so-
rest of the God bless it.
18. What was yours?
6.
Yeah,
9.
that could possibly work.
Oh, God.
Well, hell.
Well, hell.
So Rickett looks back at you guys and goes, I wasn't kidding though when I asked, what is this echo of divinity?
I was hoping you forgot about that.
I know. I thought if we just kept going with questions, we'd be totally out of the fire, you know. So who wants to answer that question?
The Echo of Divinity is
A poem. It's a poem. Yeah, it's a poem.
Oh. Cool.
Fuck.
Can you recite it for me?
I am not very artistic.
Roll a deception check for me.
This is what happens when you open your
That's fine, Sean. Come on, Carl. You got amazing.
You got
What is the deception, right?
He rolled 20 again. I'm gonna shit my pants.
Please roll 20.
It's not.
Lying has never worked out.
Listen, but he tries.
You tried.
He does.
It's all
And
about
really
the
it's
effort.
like-
You guys
We-
can do all the
we gotta
deception.
appreciate
all the
the-
time.
I
He
think,
wants to participate.
I think in this moment we know he's going to lie, so one of us is going to pipe in.
Right? Set you all up for success.
This has happened.
Yeah, go
you
ahead,
can't
Chloe.
change it after the fact, but
Yes, you can.
No.
you can try to cover up like our kids, but sure, yeah, you keep going
That's
for
what
it.
I'm saying.
Again.
No, I don't really remember or am able to recite poetry right now.
Oh.
I'm just a Tinder kid. Swipe right.
It's interesting that a poem is so important to you all, but nobody knows what the poem says.
Maybe it was written on some of that paper like the critics had started.
Right?
Yeah, it seems like you know about a book where that happened.
Might have signed an NDA, so I don't remember shit. Right? Hey. Can't recite it out loud. No.
I have a feeling you're lying, so
Oh, very much so. That's right.
Do we
Somebody's gonna pop him on the back
do
of
we
the head,
want
right?
to tell him?
I don't see why not. He has been keeping me safe for 22 years.
It is. We don't understand how it works, so I would like to be very clear on that point.
I mean, typically it's syllables and rhyming.
Right.
But
Nice.
No. Never
But I-
been one for haikus. Don't really understand the structure. Is it 3-5-3?
It's 3-5-3, yeah. It's really
Never. Okay, I thought.
Like 5-7-3.
I think it's, yeah.
Just all of this. Just all.
no.
It is
Oh, my
a
God.
amplifier of sorts.
Interesting. It is amplifying what? The song?
A
The poem?
Piece of my daddy.
a shard of sorts.
Shard or shar? No.
Shard. It's like
Okay.
A pound of flesh from my heart.
a whole ass cheek.
1 pound of flesh.
It amplifies one whole ass cheek.
What is it called again? The what?
The echo of divinity.
Echo of Divinity.
Shannon's
Asking
this
Codex.
poem from Ass Codex. Should have done it before he failed his deception check.
All right, screw it.
In the realm of gods and mortals align, the echo of divinity, a tale so divine, whispers of power in the wind's soft caress, guiding heroes on their path to success. In shadows deep and under starlit skies, the echo of divinity never dies, a beacon of hope in the darkest night, guiding the lost back into the light. Through trials and tribulations it will resound, a symphony of power that knows no bound. In echoes of divinity, strength is found, guiding you to victory on sacred ground.
Time out, I'm sorry. Did Codex just tell us what we needed to do? I just want to clarify. Like, it did just answer everything that we need to know about the
Arcane. Yeah.
Yes.
Your AI, man. Your AI just out there. Amazing. That was fantastic.
He goes, it's a fantastic poem, but it's clearly talking about something. So what is the echo
The
of
echo
divinity?
of divinity.
Yeah.
The Echo of Divinity amplifies a piece of Corleone. We don't know how it works. That is what it is.
It is what it is.
So you have in your possession a
We
piece of a
didn't-
god.
We didn't say that.
Oh, okay. So you are in search of a piece of a god, while having a child of a god from that same piece.
Sounds about right.
Well, from that same god,
Check.
I should say. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey guys, I think we probably need to get some rest.
Yep. Probably time to go.
Is there nothing else we need to?
I think we should stop asking questions.
I agree. And I think we should recoup and then figure out like what it is we need to do, because now it feels like we have plans to make.
At dawn we plan.
I'm more than willing to help. In any way, even if it means breaking the truce. But I will need to know it's for the right time and the right reason, not just for the whims of a meeting, if that makes sense.
It does.
So, the family is here to help, but you should also be here to help the family. And one of the ways of doing that is not getting us all killed.
Well, that's the goal.
So that is my hesitation of saying brokering all this stuff with Dick Strongthorn.
With Dick, we're hoping that there is. Yeah. We are hoping that there may be a simpler answer to getting the Codex Eternus, and that
Ignore
was
the dogs.
That was our goal with the meeting. It's avoiding more deaths and hoping that we can get, because he collects these items, we know where it is, we know he has it. We can attempt a heist if needed, but if he would be willing to participate with someone who is maybe not us, who might want to borrow the book, and if you think he would be willing to do that with you.
I have a feeling he would not be.
Still too afraid that the reason why he has the Codex Eternus is because he's trying to break. Like, that's the thing, is I think we need to sit down and have a conversation around how Leias and Dick play into this, and which
You're
one
right.
is really trying to break out of the prison. Because if it is Dick and we try to broker a deal, then we're literally giving him
What he wants.
the key.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
The child wants to break out, but what do
But
Shar wants to break out, but she's a god, meaning she's gonna have to be working through somebody.
also, what if Dick is trying to hold on to that power to not lay us out?
And we've also been in the presence of Laius multiple times.
Yeah.
But he's a dirty liar.
He's a dirty
But
liar.
he is a dirty liar.
We're there. But if we had the key in his presence, would he not have gone after it?
But because he didn't have the prophecy, does he know that I'm the key?
Fair enough.
So, we have a conundrum.
We're gonna say goodnight
So,
to the
we're
gut
gonna...
rockers.
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
I thought you were saying overall.
Thanks for the fight. Good fight.
Anytime. It's on the first Tuesday of every month.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
I don't know what you're talking about, my
There you
friend.
go.
But we were glad to have you at the first gathering. Next time you don't have to fight, unless you want.
Don't. Maybe we'll see.
And if you want to be a champion, the offer stands too.
We'll see about that.
I would like to be one champion, please. Thank you.
Champion.
One. All right.
Long rest. For the love of God. We all desperately need it.
You all head back, ruminating on the night, early, but yeah, able to get back and take your long rest.
Next, we talk to the couriers, right? Like
Next,
we're
we
agreement?
lift from the couriers.
Well,
What are we
we
lifting?
have to steal from them. But
Whatever they got.
We need to take a long rest,
Ooh.
and we need to have a conversation, and then we need to like steal.
I can do that.
So, as we know, as Bash is informed, that the couriers do carry important information back and forth to Dick Strong Dick. Could one of those things be an invitation to the gala?
Sure, it could.
Maybe. Well, and I want to know: is there a way for us to cast a spell that could duplicate what it is that's on there?
None of us have spells.
I do.
You're the only one.
I have.
I have some spells. Not
Nothing
that
for
though.
duplication. You might, but Amber doesn't cast
I'm
spells.
asking you as a D&D player that knows spells.
Oh yeah, no,
Is
there's
there a
tons.
spell that does
yes,
that?
there are plenty of them. We just don't have anybody that can cast it,
Because it's too high of a level.
or we don't have it. Unless you have the spell skill, we can try and find a
I
scroll.
can switch mine out though, right?
Yeah, in the morning you'd be
In the
able-
morning you can,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
she's got a fresh day to kind of pull her spells.
But before we do that, do we really need to go to the gala? I don't know that we do.
I don't know, but that's what
Right.
we have to.
So the
yeah.
gala's like a week out from what Bash told you.
Yep.
At
Right.
this point.
But the issue is we won't have the duplicate Codex Eternus in a week.
Yeah.
So we won't have it in time to potentially do the heist that night either.
Yeah.
It might be a good place to gather some information, though. If we can go in disguise and maybe some of us do
More
the
sombreros.
only talking. Those of us who are maybe more successful in deception. And
Have we left now?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're back at
We're
warehouse.
we long rested.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're. Let's say it's the morning. Next morning.
It's like 9 o'clock.
So that we can all reset.
Okay. So here's how we're gonna do.
Do we get to do a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Second. Let me make sure I got everything here. I don't have. I'm writing one more down here.
I don't know if we have.
So what are we trying to make a copy of? If we try to copy something, just out of curiosity.
It would be the invitation.
Okay, that's what I usually do.
Okay.
Assuming that's what it is.
But then we could just find somebody to actually just do a forgery.
So
Sorry, probably should.
we are now going to enter what I call the gauntlet of Dick.
I may also have a way to get an invitation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be from your
You
friend Valerie?
You may have something to do with Valerie.
Valerie!
yeah.
Every time I hear that name.
You have garnered 5 boons.
Many
You're
moves.
playing.
Handle it.
These can be used at any time during this gauntlet. No, this is... So, I have planned out basically 5 levels of things that could get you to Dick's Strongthorn, which with the first one being the courier. So you know that. Depending on your level of success, stuff for there will get you to the next one, get you to the next one, get you to the next one, kind of thing like that. With the final level being Dick's Strongthorn. These are boons that can help you along the way. Each one of them is a 1-use boon. You turn it in, and it can kind of be like the heist where there's a flashback in that moment of like, oh yeah, we worked with so-and-so to make this happen, and then it gets put into place.
Okay, Ocean's 11.
Yes. The first one is, 2 of you have this connection already, but there is the connection to Phantom Freak. You get to 1 info.
What?
That-
2 of us?
1 info that would be...
I have a
Yeah.
connection.
I know you do. You have one?
Yeah. Bobby Knocker, 1 info. Snaggle, 1 trap or 1 trap
That's a good one.
removal.
That's a good one.
Aurora, 1 Chad thrown into a battle.
Yeah.
I would like 1 Chad, please.
And then Ricket, 1 favor.
Are there limits on the favor?
Depending on when and where and how much it affects the family.
Oh, okay.
So if it's...
Range.
Well, yeah, because if it's like you guys have done something to the situation that like basically the whole world is in jeopardy, yeah, then he's gonna do whatever to save the family, kind of a thing.
Mine was more like.
But if it's like tomorrow morning, you're like, can you go kill Dick? He's no.
Mine was more like, can we use goblins as cannon fodder?
That's the family.
I mean,
Yeah, it's the same. So these are for whoever wants to hold on to them, and we'll keep track of them and remember you have them.
They go.
See, this
we
is
will
why we can't
never
let her
see
take
them again, and they will never get used.
Pass them around so everybody
Really
kind of has one.
short-term.
What boons?
You're still trying to remember your spells.
I always wonder, like, what happens if she
Or
gets-
what items you've bought.
I know,
already
the
this
one with the
campaign.
worst memory keeps all the things.
Right
Here,
Hold
hand them
on.
here so that way I can take a quick picture to remember what I did give you.
I also have notes.
I
Cool.
think that everybody should have at least one that they keep.
Yeah, I would divvy them up so that way everybody just goes like, wait, I got my
Hey,
boom.
Woodpal,
That's
you
what
get-
I was doing.
You get Chad.
Regardless,
I'll take Phantom.
I'll keep Bobby.
I
Okay.
don't care.
give Amber Aurora. No.
Okay. You got
No,
Chad.
I feel like he bonded with Chad.
You said you had who? Phantom? Okay.
Except the fighters.
Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
Pass that here. And
Bobby.
then pass those down.
What, you want Bobby?
Yeah. Bobby and I are besties.
I did not plan on it equaling 1 for each of you,
Snaggle.
but it turned out that way.
Yes, you did.
Ricket?
100% you did.
Oh yeah, I planned that all.
Rick and what?
Yeah. Well
Snaggle
done.
or Ricket?
With the help of AskCodex.ai.
Yeah, I feel like
No.
the trap.
Yeah, I'll do the trap removal.
There you go.
Okay. Well.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
hell.
Okay. So we're gonna go see the couriers and figure that shit out. When we see the couriers, the goal is to get an invitation.
I just want to lift whatever they have.
Sure. We're just gonna
We're
lift anything.
assuming they have the invitation,
Just wanna
but
take
we
the-
don't know what it is.
We're just taking the mail bag from the pigeon.
So, to be clear, I'm not punching them in the face.
No.
No.
Okay, good.
This will be a task for Miss Amber.
Hello, I am here to steal all the things. Thank you.
I was still thinking, I'm so stealthy.
Out of town.
Have fast hands.
So, can we talk about? I have thoughts, many, and it's hurting my brain right now. Number one, I feel like we probably should go have a conversation with Bobby, since he is our
We should catch him up.
most trusted ally, and we've learned a lot
He's a
of
homie.
shit. And I feel like we
He's a homie
should
for sure.
circle back to that.
Do we have time to see Bobby before we have to
No.
go meet the couriers?
It's like
No,
No.
we'll
We
probably
can
go
go
to
talk
the
to
couriers and then.
First, grab
Yeah.
what we can.
And then, depending on what we find out from the couriers, if we do need to make any duplicates, which I don't know that we will, because or any forgeries, right?
Right.
Then we can go see Zara and see if Zara can help
She
us
can make
out,
copies of shit.
because
so.
she can make
Great at
copies of
calligraphy.
stuff.
I already said that.
I do still would like to maybe have some words with Laius.
Not this early though.
But
I-
not
No,
this
not
early.
yet.
I
Not
don't
this
so
early.
dangerous.
Hand yet. My concern with using sleight of hand and stealing an invitation is that Dick's gonna know that an invitation was
No.
stolen.
They never knew I stole that prophecy from Brian Fawcett.
No, but
that's
if
because
he's
you forget
sending
about it.
an invitation, and the invitation doesn't make it to where it needs to go, then he's going to know there is somebody that has an invitation
But they never made it to the person.
that wasn't
so-
supposed to get it.
Possibly. But I would think we'd have the person's name on it. We could do some reconnaissance, or have
I could disguise myself as that person.
the gut rackers,
Yeah.
or the gut rackers find out who that person is. If only we had a magic sombrero of disguise.
And or we could just
Why don't
deliver
we
it
use
after the fact.
Could we use the scrying ball to see where they take it,
We could, and follow them that way.
and then
But the sky ball only lasts for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But we're all making an assumption that tomorrow is the day the couriers are taking the invitation.
Oh,
Right.
no,
They
we gotta
could
know.
No, we just
Just that
know that
there's
we have to go see the
couriers.
couriers. We don't know that they have invitations on
Right,
them.
right.
It could be something completely different.
There might be. All we know is that Aurora says that's where we start. So we know that we're assuming that we're stealing his mail bags, and we're gonna go through that and find.
Or
some
we
info.
just follow them too and see where, like,
Where do they go?
yeah, like that's another option.
What happens if there's like 5 of them? Do we all take one?
No, we're not
No.
splitting
Split
the party.
No?
Just follow one of them.
That's what party. Stop. I'm just saying.
But we don't know yet.
I know. We don't know. We don't know. We're
Yeah.
assuming. What we do know is that we are going to see the couriers or find them, and then figure out what we do when we find them. Yes.
Yes.
The other option we have is, with that, to your point, not wanting to like tip anybody off, we could slip the mail from them and then replant it to them a couple blocks later.
Yeah.
Somebody does have a cell phone.
Are we splitting the party?
Oh, it's me. I have the same.
I don't even know that we would have to like
Should have to.
majorly split the party, just
Okay.
across the street, and then
Can we read the
shortcuts
mail
through the
that
back
fast?
alley. Can you not read the mail that fast?
I
don't-
can.
You take pictures.
You don't have to
and stuff.
read it. You just have to.
Just
We
see
will-
what it is,
again-
right? Like we'll see really quickly, and if there's something that we know that we're gonna need, snap a picture of it, move along, redrop it back on them a couple blocks later.
All right. Yeah, we do have someone who can process information very quickly.
And we have somebody with very light fingers.
Yeah.
Someone with what?
Very light fingers.
I also have decent sleight of hand. I think I have a +6 on it.
Cool.
So if we needed to do a distraction,
I have a +5, and I have
mine's +5. Mine's
Yeah.
+5.
Mine's +3.
maybe you
All
can
right.
help me with the distraction.
Do that.
Let's get to the couriers and figure out what they do before they leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's 9:50.
Not true.
You guys have had some coffee and bagels. It's been great. And you guys make it to Booth Street. It's kind of a mixture between a street and an alley in a way. It is.
No.
Go on the map.
No,
That's
no.
what I looked for one. There's various cars all around. There's one side where there's like cars on both sides, and there's a lifted area with a fence down the middle and some other cars on the other side. And yeah, every now and then you'll see a person walking by, but it's been 9:50, so you don't notice anybody at this point. Kind of there. There's sky rises on either side, I'd say, of this, so you're kind of in between the two of them. And yeah, what are you guys doing to prep for the moment or anything? I'll give you get 10 minutes to prep.
Do you still have that cloak? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like add a little extra to my sleight of hand.
A little plus.
Yeah.
You said it's back alley, right?
Yeah.
Another typical thing, or the dumpsters or trash cans or anything? Like that?
No, mainly just cars.
Feels like home.
So, because I was like, it's a combination of like, when I say alleys, it's like that, like, it's not a major thoroughfare kind of road on a block. So a lot of people are able to park up along each side of it, and it's not big enough even for like a dump truck to get through there and stuff.
not a lot of foot traffic or anything like that.
Yeah. You can tell as you guys are settling in there, like, this was given to you because, like, this would, if you were going to ambush somebody, this would be the place to do it.
Okay. Okay. What do we have, folks?
So we have the cloak, which I was just reminded about, which adds, makes her sneakier,
Okay.
and also makes it so that people can't see her as well either.
What happens if things go south?
We kill our champion.
And then the champion.
And Gizzard's just sitting, like, on a curb, just like, all right, I'm waiting.
People
Call
do
me.
get mugged. Like, it's
It is New York.
not...
No, 100%.
Like, to be honest, stealing
Not
it
weird.
and then a quick little pop to the eye would give us a believable story.
So I kind of feel like what we do is we have our resident crazy, no offense,
Don't eat 'em.
do him crazy thing, and kind of push them into the alley a little bit, where Amber will be waiting in cloaked to then lift it, right? And then at that point, we can let them kind of go around.
Maybe they run off and they're like, oh, I lost the bag.
I don't.
That's a good idea.
We gotta be careful of that too, because if I force them into an alley or something like that, we could be looking at combat. Yeah.
With
Disrupt-
mail couriers, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's mail couriers for
Four
dick.
ogres drive up.
Yeah,
Mail
but even
couriers.
the dock workers.
Right, but mail couriers in New York City are a different breed.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But like, let's see how much they have on them. Is it a bag? Is it 2 pieces of document? Like, we don't know even what they're carrying.
I like the idea of having the hobos square them into the alley. You nick whatever's on them. They're in a panic anyways, and then run out. You don't have to engage them. You're just wild and crazy guy.
And
Who
then,
likes the taste of human flesh?
we need somebody to follow them so that we can replant it back on them.
The shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You follow them because you're the one that can be unrecognizable at any time and can change whenever you need to.
And then we can catch back up to you, create another mini distraction, and put the mail back. Or at that point, you'll know who it is, and you can just walk up behind them and throw it in their back pocket.
Sure.
Suggest what you would suggest.
Yeah.
So you want me to drop the bag with them on the
No.
exit?
You're just gonna follow them so that we can keep track of them, and then we'll catch back up to you.
How do you come across new forms?
Good question.
I have no idea.
Again,
I don't know.
That's meta on her side. She's being honest, like,
she honestly, she's
No,
like, I
I
have no
believed
freaking clue.
her. Yeah.
I have no idea, but for this one, we're going with Levi.
The boy?
The
No.
boy.
No, I was gonna suggest we nick one and then you turn into him and go with him.
I thought you were just gonna be an
You
animal.
were going to suggest. I could go into animal.
I feel like you
No.
being a raccoon.
No. I see what Jay saying.
Yeah.
So we knock one out, you turn into him, and then you follow.
you have a hat of disguise, too.
We do have a hat of disguise too, so one of us.
Yeah,
I
but
know y'all would've
if
said
one
that.
of Dick's, the same thing, if one of Dick's carriers gets knocked out, it's gonna cause disruption in the system.
Okay.
Will it not?
Oh,
Mike could.
like these
Ooh,
again.
memory spell.
These questions and other questions on next episode.
We're
No, we
getting
got time. It's
close.
only 8. We got 45 minutes. We can probably knock it out. Don't overthink it. We don't know enough.
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
Well, hold on while I overthink this.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I think I did homeless.
Say a homeless six. Oh, that's your homeless six.
Funny.
If you can get them into the alley, I could cast suggestion on them.
Okay. I just need to make sure I can get them into the alley.
I believe in your crazy.
Yeah, that could crazy. That's solid crazy.
If push comes to shove, like if you cannot, like I think that's her backup, right? Like I think the backup is that I can cast suggestion on whoever it is.
Let me help with this, maybe.
But remember, we can have a plan as much as we want.
I understand that. The dice will tell the story.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. This is the alley that we're looking at.
Okay.
Where are they coming from? They're
Uh,
coming straight down that motherfucker.
You don't know. It didn't give a direction, so it's coming. They're either coming from the north going south or going from the south going north. You also don't know what they necessarily look like.
Right.
So that's going to be your first problem to solve in this, because you have noticed, like, leading up to this, like, a person does come down this alley every now and then.
Vash wouldn't know what they look like.
I would say you would have an advantage on knowing what they look like.
Hi. Because I assume they're in some sort of uniform.
So-
There's got to be some way that they
And
know.
if you notice, there is a fence right down the middle of this.
Is there a fence down the middle?
Yeah.
So you don't know necessarily what side of the fence they're coming
Right.
from either.
So we have to meet them at one of the mouth, at the mouth, and even then.
I can just like face step right behind them too. So wherever they come in doesn't matter to me.
You can do what?
Face step.
So just like transport from one place to another.
Yeah.
Through a fence.
I mean, that's what
Yeah.
she said.
That face step.
Face step.
Have you not done it before?
Yeah, right. You guys not just face that? Oh my god.
Or sorry, I guess it's Misty Step.
It's Misty
Briefly
Step.
surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
That one I know.
So I can hang out on this balcony
Yeah.
All right.
and just wait until, yeah.
Nightcrawler
So then-
shit.
I can shape change. As an action, you can change your appearance and voice. You determine the specifics, including your coloration, hair length,
That
size,
balcony?
height, weight,
Or the
and
other one?
change your size between medium and small.
So you
You
theoretically.
could look like another race, though none of your game statistics change. You can't duplicate the appearance of an individual you've never seen.
Oh.
And your form must have the same basic arrangement of limbs that you have. The
So you-
clothing and
yeah.
equipment aren't changed by this trait.
You can't just be like, hey, now I got 4 arms. No.
Wait, what was the last part?
She's got to have the same number of limbs.
Clothing and equipment are not.
Clothing and equipment aren't changed by this trait. You stay in
Aren't
the new form
changed.
until you use an action to revert or until you die.
So if they're in a uniform.
So I think what we
does
can
help.
do though
That does
is
help.
if Amber's up there, we can have Giz on one side.
Yep.
I can be on the other side.
Yep.
The goal of Giz is to kind of scare him back kind of in between two cars so that Amber can phase over, grab it, take a look, see what we got, snap some pictures real quick, throw it back on and go. If we're unable to take pictures and throw it back on in time, then Coley is gonna follow them, and then we will catch up and do the same thing where you'll just phase and slip it back on him.
Sounds good. So where
I
is
can also
everybody?
wild shape.
Point me
Okay.
to where you guys are on the map.
You know where I am.
So this is Colt. This is
Amber.
Amber. Here.
Yep.
Yep.
Giz, I feel like you should be over by I think that's a dumpster. No offense, by
Here?
the blue car, yeah.
This is.
Exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
That's
That
okay.
dumpster, that's
That's
exactly what I
where you
wanted.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then I'll be
Here.
Like
yeah
over
by
here.
that black car back there.
Okay.
Coley, where do you want to be?
That black car there.
Do you want
Right
to be
there?
at this end, or do you want to be at this end, or do you want to be?
Wherever you think it makes the most sense.
I have no idea because I don't know what direction they're coming from, so I
Yeah,
cannot
I
say.
I think it makes sense for us to spread out.
So the idea is, if I'm here and you're here,
Oh, fine.
that gives you, Amber,
Crap out of him.
Casey.
When the
You, Amber, Frankie.
Yeah,
one
if
runner's
they
here
end up,
and I'm here.
yeah, because if they end up getting past me and Amber, then you can get them, Coley, and distract until we can get to them. And if they pass Gizzard
Yeah.
this way, then
And, yeah,
you
I
can
can
bubble
get-
out into
Oh yeah.
them.
So Coley's on this side. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Coley is going to be
No,
on.
other side, down by the gray car.
No, up higher.
Oh, like
Side. No,
No,
on the opposite end.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Further,
Further
yeah.
Further out.
Further
yeah,
out.
further up.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, at the end of the curb.
Keep
The end of the curve.
going.
Just keep going up. Great.
Oh.
like the stairs are.
sorry, I'm zoomed in on my side.
I'm not looking at the same thing, guys.
Yeah, here. That's what I'm going on.
There you go.
There we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
That helps out a little bit. Sorry. I'm like zoomed in on mine. I'm like, we can't go that far.
And then Gizzard's on the trash can, and I'm at the.
I think you
Southern
put the
end.
pillow.
We can't even see Bash on that.
I'll be here. Yeah.
Oh.
Vash is where? On the other side down here? Like that?
I'm at the.
Yeah.
Yeah, bottom left hand side.
Okay.
Okay.
Ish.
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 Also,
This
I
is
am
all
in that
ish-ish.
general vicinity. I just lay out.
Coley, what form are you in?
I need a cell phone. I gave you my phone when you came back.
Give me your.
It needs
Yes.
to be. It needs to be a non-recognizable throwaway form, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would give you one of the phones. That
Okay, then I will shape change into a Tinder
I don't have these. I need to get both of you guys like a tendered bro, dude.
Chaz,
Chaz.
but like the
Chaz,
smaller
Chaz.
version because I can only do like medium.
Okay.
A medium-sized
Medium
chat.
size.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Short king.
I'm gonna make you
Short king.
I'm gonna make you Lazarus on your thing, but that's
No, I feel like you should be Tinder Ashley.
Tinder
Tinder
Ashley.
She has like the kappa.
There we go.
Okay.
Tinder profile
Yes.
picture.
Okay. She Ashley.
No offense to
it.
Ashley's.
I can
Sorry,
do
it's
this.
the first name that came to my mind.
There you go. Now you're Ashley.
Is it gonna be sus though if she's like standing in an alley?
No, because like you could be
No.
up next to that nice like silver car, and you could do the whole like, oh my god, I'm like so lost right now. Can you help me?
My keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. First.
What does the robe add to my?
It is.
+1.
I believe so.
Okay.
Cloak.
Dice tell the story.
It is a cloak of elven kind. Is what it is. Wearing this cloak, you have advantage on dexterity checks.
Cool.
So you get to dubba dubba.
Alright.
And then enemies have a disadvantage on wisdom checks to see if you're hiding.
All right. With that
Let's do
being
this.
10 minutes.
that being said, yeah, the 10 minutes is up. So you know it's 10 o'clock. He, she, they, it could be coming through here at any moment. I need everyone to roll me a stealth check. Because I imagine you're trying not to stand out. And in an abandoned alley, 5 people standing around. Just kind
Listen, I'm going through the trash.
of.
Try
Okay.
one of the dumpsters. I'm
12.
crazy.
12. Okay.
16.
16.
10.
10.
Not good.
Well, I have disadvantage on stealth checks automatically, so I get to roll twice. I rolled a 10 and a 4, and I still have a -1.
Just naturally.
So yes, naturally. So I have 5 in total.
Okay.
I recognize that guy from Tinder.
Chad?
No! You never called me!
you ghosted me twice.
I was catfished! Red, you motherfucker! It's not me.
You were supposed to have you were supposed to make babies.
Okay.
Here, take this aardvark and go.
So you see. Okay, now everybody give me a perception check. With advantage, because you guys are like paying attention.
On the watch.
Yeah.
22.
19.
Okay.
And then with advantage, 22 and 19.
Roll the
So
16.
22.
12.
12. Okay.
23.
Okay. 10. Okay. I don't know what
I rolled
Amber and Vash are up to. I know what's going on. You two are too far away necessarily to see this. 'Cause
Okay.
You're at the farthest point down on the map, the two of you.
I rolled a 19.
I know.
Oh.
I've seen this. It's these two. That
Oh, you said
I said
Amber
Amber.
and
Sorry,
Vash.
Frankie and Vash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frankie and Vash. So,
As a heads up, a trait I have taken the passes alert, even though I rolled 23.
oh,
So,
well,
just a
you're
heads up.
alert as you're digging in the trash. Very alert. Yeah.
Find a piece of evidence in the trash.
Is it +6?
Yeah.
Okay. So on the side that King Gizzard is on,
Okay.
you see this gentleman, glasses, light tan jacket on and a backpack on, just kind of walking down the alley there.
Kick his ass.
And he's about a good, I would say, well, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
yeah, he's that far away now. So he is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet away from King Gizzard. When you see him just kind of stop. He sees King Gizzard. And then he kind of like looks at the rest of the alley, sees everybody else. And you see him just slowly start walking backwards.
The chick is up, kick his ass!
You guys all failed your stealth checks so hardcore. I imagine Coley's over there like, oh, I'm just a person standing in the alley.
That's awkward trying to lean on something like.
Can I Misty step directly behind him?
How far away?
30
Misty step?
No, you're further than 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Also, hold on, GM, I'm gonna argue that because cars are only like max, like they're not 30 feet long.
I know. That one van is roughly 15 feet long.
Because it's 3 squares per.
Yeah. I'm counting from King Gizzard.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I see.
So
those
King
squares.
Gizzard
I gotta
is here.
zoom in to see those.
And then the guy is right here. So he's about 35, 40 feet away from there. And so from Coley, he's probably about a good 60 feet away, I would say, easily. He's about twice the distance
Okay, hold on.
as he's like slowly backstepping.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm so glad that you just came by.
You're on the other side of a fence
I know,
past two
and
vans.
I'm hopping up. Hi! I'm so sorry. I was talking to the people down here and they have no idea how to get there, but I was hoping maybe you could like show me or like give me directions because I'm lost. I'm so bad, even with GPS.
Roll persuasion.
100% persuasion.
Also, I feel like as she's doing that, she's moving closer to him. I'm just gonna point that out.
I'll give that she at least moved over. To,
10.
Gizzard's still homeless going through the trash.
Yeah.
you rolled a 10.
Yeah,
No bonuses?
that was.
Oh shit.
I rolled a 6.
He sees you and he goes, I imagine somebody else can help you, ma'am.
Damn it.
And just kind of takes a few more steps back.
No powers.
I like to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got 2.
I'll roll
I
again.
love Greg. I love the goal.
I'm getting my little stat here. I just don't want you guys to forget you have them. We don't have these that often.
I'll roll it again. Oh, 17.
There you go.
No, really, I need help. And he's like, ugh. He kind of just stops and he's eyeing King Gizzard over there and he's like, he just yells at you. He stops moving and he's like, where are you trying to go? Just yelling over at you.
Where are we right now?
So he's on the other side of the van.
No,
So,
I know,
No,
but where?
we're in New York
Where
City.
in New
are
York?
we?
oh, you're down in the financial district.
Oh, okay. And we're somewhere not in the financial district that I could be lost.
You're trying to get back to Hell's Kitchen.
Sure.
Oh,
Chelsea
no,
Market.
New York University, New York,
NYU.
NYU.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back to NYU.
Gizzard's gonna start walking towards, who's up here? Is that you, Vash?
Yeah.
Down here? He's gonna just look through it kind of.
And you're walking away now?
Yeah.
Away.
Okay.
Just walk away. Just walk away.
So you're walking away. We'll say you get that far.
Just kind of stumbling and staggering his way down the.
Okay.
Amber, can you jump down and like start like kind of hiding behind the cars?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Because you have advantage on that. now.
So he yells at you. He's like, I'm sorry. I didn't go to college. I don't know where NYU is, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Can you read maps?
And while that's happening, I would like to jump down.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. You passed the last one. You were the only one, I think, that passed the last one.
Vampire that shit.
18. Wait, let me hold on.
But she has advantage.
27.
You are the knight.
All of a sudden, just you hear
27. So in that, I want to get his and start moving
Okay. So you
using the
get
cars as
1, 2,
additional.
3, 4,
So cover.
5,
Yeah.
6. So
I
you're
rolled a
able to get
19.
between the 2 cars there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this so we can keep things going straight now. I need everybody roll for
Sight. Damage.
initiative.
Right.
Oh,
It's like, what's the word? It's behind me. Just so we all know who's ordering what we're doing.
21.
Okay, we got.
Also 21.
Okay.
17.
Okay, wait, we got. Amber. Oh wait, we'll just go with the whoever has the highest, and then we go in counter or in clockwise.
Clockwise. I got a 14.
Okay, so it starts with you, Amber. So you now have you're first to go in this. We're all even. Well, wait, I'm going to do this because the only person that hasn't done anything. Well, but you guys didn't see him coming, so you
Right.
lost your turn, and that's
Yep.
we're good. So yes, we are to you, Amber. Oh wait. Oh, forgot.
Can I?
I have heist music.
Of course you do.
Can I dash and then
Bomb rush.
phase stuff? Because it's bonus action and a spell.
Yeah, bonus action and action you can.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? And movement. You have movement, action, bonus action, and then if you have a reaction, you got that too. But yeah.
Okay, I would like to. These are little stairs up here that enter over there, right? So my goal is to get in between the back of this van and this little CRV where there's that little hiding spot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move as far as I can in that direction.
Okay, so you're going. Oh yeah, because you got bonus action dash.
Yes. So if I can
You-
dash there.
Yeah, you can easily get that far. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Jesus.
And then can I hide?
No, because you used your bonus action. To
I mean, but you are in the cloak. You're pretty well hidden.
Yeah.
You have to pass like
yeah,
a disadvantage check.
yeah.
to
He
see-
doesn't know that you're there right now. So you've been hidden this whole time. You
Okay.
had been hiding, and you have not become discoverable because you haven't done any actions to be caught.
You're also behind a van.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's your turn, Frankie.
I feel like we just gotta make him comfortable. Like, this is the weirdest.
Oh, it's cool, guys. It's cool. It's cool.
I was gonna say, the start of your turn, you realize you're seeing everybody kind of weird moving around, like, oh shit, something must be going down.
Yeah.
You see him in the distance at this point, but you're not necessarily.
I'm gonna move up behind this black car and just kind of like hide behind it.
Okay,
Right there.
Giant spider.
perfect. Just for the hell of it, roll me a stealth check, because that's what you said you're hiding behind it.
15?
15? Yeah. I was gonna say with advantage, but that passes. So, you're good.
Okay.
All right.
That's me.
I was just gonna say roll again in case she gets a natural 20.
It would still just be pass.
I'd just be super hidey.
Super Heidi. Bash, you're up. What do you want to do?
I can't do much from back here, so I gotta move up. So Bash was casually
Saber-toothed tiger.
there. He just casually gets to about here.
Maybe like look in the car like you're looking for your keys or something.
Yeah,
Or, like
he's
look
not
for
gonna
your
do any of that.
keys or
Nope, not gonna
No.
do any of that.
I think he's on his phone.
No, he's
Texting.
not doing that either. Actually, what you all see is he goes in his backpack, standing next to the car. He pulls in his backpack and he just pulls out a big piece of rope and he goes and he looks at the floor and he kind of makes a little like a circle, probably a good chunk, probably from here, like right in this area, just kind of like walks around, makes it like a big circle of rope,
Okay.
and then goes and then walks away. And I cast a snare on the rope.
Okay. So we now have Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making this in red so we can all see it.
Yeah.
That's your snare.
Yeah, that'll work. Just like that. That's perfect.
Okay. I need you to roll me, I guess, a stealth check with advantage because he's being distracted by
So
our
it's a straight
girl.
roll.
Huh?
It's a straight roll because I have disadvantage on stealth.
Yep.
Sit stealth.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Okay. He seems to still be distracted by the girl from NYU.
Sure.
Okay.
If it wasn't a straight roll, I could fuck that up really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your turn.
That's all I got.
All right, King Gizzard, you're up.
Action movement. I'm done.
Giz is gonna continue to stumble, and he's gonna make a left-hand turn and just go over towards that fence that's in the middle.
Okay.
And just stumble up against it, and then slide down on his ass. Just kind of sit there for a minute.
Okay. Roll me just because you're now out of his view. Roll me a stealth check. Or a deception, I would say, even too. One of the two.
Yeah, I'll take the stealth. That's 16.
Nice.
Okay. You feel well hidden.
Feel.
Well, I'm not going to tell you straight out if
No, fair.
it's easy or not.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah. But you can't see him, so he can't see me. But
right.
you're not doing a little kid deal of like, hey, I can't see him, so he can't see me. All right. He is going to. So you're yelling from the fence over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets right to there, Coley, on the other side of the fence, and he goes, I don't have a phone. Do you have a map on your phone, ma'am, that I can use?
Yes, because
Ma'am?
I
He called you ma'am?
have adapted to New York in technology, so I've been here hella long. And so I pull out my phone. I'm like, yes, I do have one.
I do have one phone.
I have call.
All right, so I imagine you move over to the fence.
Uh,
So he's on the other side of the fence, and you're there. And so are you reaching your phone through for him to grab?
Not to grab. I just want to walk over and be like.
Okay.
So I totally pulled up the Google Maps, but it's not reading it. You know how sometimes like it does the spinny thing?
Kinda, maybe. I'm not necessarily. I don't carry phones with me often. I'm not necessarily allowed.
I wish I didn't have to carry a phone.
Roll me a deception check again, just because it's on your turn. So this is your check.
21.
Okay, he's full on in that. He's like,
He's
yeah,
in it now.
I don't have one very often. All right, so you're still engaging with him. That's your deal. You're not doing anything else. Okay, Amber.
All right, I'm gonna face step right up on that guy.
Okay. So we're gonna face step you over here.
Misty step.
Misty step.
No, you're
I like face step. Are you like I picture you like somehow on the top of the van right behind
Yeah, I'm into that. Yeah,
you. Like a cat.
yeah, and then I'm gonna.
He would never expect anybody.
right.
And then I'm gonna fast hands steal that mail. We're committing federal crimes.
Oh well, okay.
Well, he's not a post office man, so it's technically not.
It's
Yeah,
Dick's
it's
mail.
not,
It's not
it's Dick's
the
mail.
official mail.
I
It's
think-
not federal mail.
True.
Okay.
Right? We're just intercepting a package.
So
Yeah.
you need to first roll me a stealth check.
Okay,
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I yank it off his back.
but I get advantage. Stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay. He's still talking to Coley.
Cool. So I got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
As long as you don't screw up in the next few seconds. So now roll me a sleight of hand check. Because you're going to
Snatchy, snatchy.
snatchy with your fast hand thing.
Sleight of hand, 24.
Zip. You see inside of there just one big manila envelope. Kind of chunky.
Cool, I'm gonna open that envelope.
Okay. You open it and you see kind of like a stack of papers. You see a couple of like stacks of cash, and you also see a one thick cardstock with tickets across the bottom of it.
Can I take a photo? Yeah, I'm taking a photo of everything I see in there.
Okay, just as quick as possible. You're not reading or anything. You're just like whatever you
just taking
pull
pictures,
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of all the paper. Did I? Get
We'll
everything?
see. You're in the process of doing that.
Okay.
We got to see what happens with the rest of these before it gets back to you. So, Frankie,
Got it.
we're to you now. Yeah, she's the knight, so you don't even know if you don't know if she's there or not. What's going on with Amber?
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm gonna come up like kind of in between these two cars and kind of like wedge my way through a little bit. And be like, hey girls, did you find us somebody to help us with the map? Right? Like, and try to like come in on that. And as I do so, I'm gonna cast Charm Person
Oh,
on our target.
okay. And that just makes them amicable to you, right? Not amicable, but like.
They're charmed until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
Okay.
The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Okay.
So,
yeah, can't attack the charmer. Target charmer with harmful abilities or effects, and the charmer has advantage on checks and interact socially with creature. So you are charming them. Don't I have like a wisdom check
it
against
is
it?
a wisdom check.
Okay. 7.
That's a martini.
You are charmed, sir.
He goes like he sees you and he's just like, oh, you just hear him under his breath goes like,
So now, like, all of his focus is on
Yeah, he's like-
Coley and I.
hi, hey, do you know how to read maps? Because she doesn't know how to read maps on her. Can you?
Oh my god,
help
are you
us?
helping us? Oh, you are the best.
I just try.
And I'm gonna do like one of these
Flip the button.
with it. No, my hair's down. Like,
Flip the button.
You just see he's just staring, mouth open, agape for a few seconds. Then, yeah, anything I can do to help. Like, yeah, I went to NYU. I mean, yeah. He's totally changing his story in the moment, like trying to be like, yeah, I went there
Making shit
too.
up on the fly.
Yeah, full on. All right, Vash, you're up. Unless you did you have anything else, Frankie? Just okay. Still distracting.
I
I'm
don't
team
have
distract.
much. I was gonna make my way over here. Come on, right over
I love
here.
it was like, we're gonna have the guy that looks like a bum, like scare the crap out of him. Never mind, we're gonna have the girls.
Yeah.
Working great.
Anytime we need to pull a heist, seems like the girls.
The girls.
Sparkle Squad!
Yeah.
No, everybody avoids the homeless person.
Yeah. No, Bash just walks over to the other side of the street and looks at the car, like just looking like admiring the car. That's it.
Okay. Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Please tell me you failed that stealth check too.
I totally did.
All the dogs.
Let's all go outside. You're all hitting the mics. You're all making the mics hot. Ow.
That's gonna be great.
Ow.
I might be able to edit that out.
Outside. This episode brought to you by dogs. Okay.
All right.
Fail or pass that.
That is it's a straight roll, and that is again another 9. So
Another
plus,
11.
so no 11. Yeah.
11. Okay.
Just
He's still.
He's distracted.
He's distracted.
He's got a red hood.
yeah.
Yeah, he's in that. Like,
Yeah.
you feel you barely passed. Like, he might have been like, he started to look over at you movement, and then immediately,
Oh my god.
oh yeah, right back into it.
That's just doing
Sombrero. All right,
Jay,
King Gizzard.
knock him out.
He's like, I run up and beat the shit out of him.
No, I'm just gonna get back up and stumble back over towards the dumpster.
I love that Jay and I, our theory is just back and forth. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, we're on this side. I'm on the east bay.
Well,
I'm on the west bank. Get to there.
I wanted to give him space. Initially.
All right.
That's why I walked away. But
Well, you could also like run up behind him.
good now, but there's not a reason to.
While I have
Yeah.
an open bag of
Yeah.
money.
He's just like, I'll be a little bit closer just in
Cocaine,
case.
crap.
Yeah,
Um,
probably.
Roll me a stealth with advantage.
16. That would be a 19. Yeah, I'll take the 19.
Okay. Yeah. He's fully locked in on Frankie right now. All right. My guy. Since it's his turn now. Let's roll his perception again.
With
see where he's at.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Okay.
Okay.
So I now have his new perception.
I'm scared of this.
As am I.
I don't like how he said that.
I don't either.
What is a new perception?
I rolled perception last time for him.
But you got new perception.
Yeah, because it's his turn. So
Oh yeah, for
he's now perceptive of things going on around him, or maybe or not be. All right, that's his turn because he's talking to Frankie and helping Frankie out with this. Like, yeah, so my friend has an iPhone like that too.
Nice.
Like, yeah, I don't carry one because my job won't let me. You know, I got kind of like a top secret job.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like,
You must be so important.
You know, I try. All right.
Terrible.
Up to you, ma'am. Colleen.
So, which app do you think is the best one to use?
Well, I mean, I'd use maps, right? Like not the Apple Maps, but the Google Maps, right? Yeah. As he's looking at Frankie back at you, because she's charmed him, so he's full on like whatever Frankie would think be the best, whatever she would say. That's maps, right?
Maps would be right, all right?
Yeah, right, yeah. Roll me a deception or a
Performance?
performance, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. You should be high in performance, right?
I am.
You are?
Yeah. I'm the bard.
That's right. I keep forgetting you're a bard.
14.
Do you not see me?
14.
Babies and flirting with the man?
He kind of, whenever you say that, he's like, he's like, well, weren't you the one that you were the one telling me about the maps going up? Like,
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
okay. What?
Can I also cast charm?
Double charmed.
Can you double a charm?
I don't know.
I-
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, because he can be charmed by two different people. Here's the problem, though. You used your action technically to deceive him,
Okay.
but you didn't know that.
It's okay.
And I feel okay.
No, it's
I'm like,
fine.
I feel like you not knowing that was your action because I just said, okay, you talked to him and then doing that. So we will, if we want to, we can go retroactive on this.
No, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Because then because I can still
I mean,
roll.
I have this. Are we
No.
using these after tonight?
We will. I'm sure we will.
Well, not taking it with us. You guys can have your.
But we
We
still have
still
this.
got
But what I'm saying is, if you wanted to do the charm, what I'm going to say is I'll take back the other one for the time being, because whenever you're doing an action, if I tell you to roll, that was your count of your action. So you
Okay.
could have been like, no, I don't want to do it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So he's kind of like, as he's looking at you, you see him go like, he kind of kicks out of it a little bit and he starts looking around again at that moment. We will go to you.
Cool. I'm gonna keep looking in the bag.
Okay. I guess, I don't know.
Has she gotten pictures of everything yet?
Yeah, or have I got? Because it sounded like there was more to see last turn, but
I mean, you got the front page of the paper pack,
Yeah.
at least. I mean, pictures of wads of cash if you wanted to, and then you got a picture of the front of the tickets and stuff like that. I'll say that you were able to like click, click, click. So if you want to try to take more pictures, like to start turning
Yeah.
pages, you can do that. Give me a.
Can I? I'm not gonna do it right there. Actually, I'm just gonna take that pack
Okay.
and. Can I face up to the other side of the van?
You could literally just move over to the other side of the van
Cool.
if you wanted to. You got enough movement. You don't have to.
Can you zoom out a little?
Oh,
so we can-
yes.
Sorry, it's like.
This mouse. Okay. So yeah. I'll say it here. I'm gonna just zoom in down here.
Yeah, I want to move just back to in between the back of the van and that car.
Okay. And you have the packet of papers.
Yeah.
Okay. But his backpack is. Did you zip it up or anything, or you just leave it open?
Yeah, I zipped
Okay.
it back up.
Before we continue with that, roll me a stealth check.
With advantage.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because I'm wearing the
She has-
clothes.
Oh, because you're wearing the thing. Yes. I thought you meant because he was distracted. I was like, no.
No, because we planned this.
Because she's sneaky.
Very, very, very.
26.
Jesus.
Advantage is awesome.
Now he's now focused out, like, because he's seeing King Gizzard off to the side
Is he
again
though? Because he's still charmed. It's concentration.
by you.
Right.
Yes. So all it says is Charmer has advantage on checks, so any social interaction you have advantage, and he can't attack you, and he won't do anything harmful to you. It doesn't say that he's not paying
Okay.
attention to things around him.
Okay.
He's just of anybody there, he likes you.
Okay.
Oh, he loves
So you get all these extra things with him, but everything else, it doesn't mean that he's not going to be like all of a sudden like, wait a second, like, oh crap. Like as he was talking about his like, I have a secret job, then he's like, oh shit, I have a secret job.
Don't tell nobody.
All right.
Kind of like looking around a little bit. So yeah.
And then I'm going to start taking photos of more of the papers.
Okay. Page. Okay. Cool.
Am I rolling for that or success?
I roll for
I feel like, I mean, taking pictures, I'm pretty sure you can do that.
Cool.
Like, you're fine on that. I'm not going to make you do anything for that. All right.
How much of the packet did I get photos of?
We'll see when we get back around.
All right, Booze McGee, let's go.
So then I'm gonna move closer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come right up next to Coley.
Okay.
So we're like right across the fence,
Yeah.
like from each other. And just continue to like look with Coley like on her phone, be like, yeah, I know she's been trying to use her phone to get directions, but like the map just keeps doing the thing, right? So we're just trying to figure out like, is there a better app that you know of that you can use, like as a native New Yorker, right? Like you must know so much about the city. Do you have any food recommendations?
My wife.
Roll me a deception or performance.
21.
Jesus.
Oh, wait.
We just
All
need
right.
to sneak. Just
21.
stay
Okay.
sneaky.
So he's locked back in on you with that, with a 21. And he's kind of like, well, yeah, have you heard of this place called, like, the Chinese Tuxedo? My friends talked about it.
Good God.
This is the only thing that came to mind is, like,
Buddy Chance is great.
he's like,
Chad.
yeah, my buddy Chad goes, no, I feel like he's like, oh, I mean, have you tried the TGI Fridays? I know there's TGI Fridays everywhere, but the TGI Fridays in New York is like really special. Just go through.
Totally.
Really? Okay. All right.
Special.
Vash.
I'm running out of things to do here, guys.
What did you have to do?
I walk back to the other side.
I don't want to walk I mean, it seems sus right
You
now.
can just stand right where you're
I
at.
am like water. I flow.
Make me sweat.
Right in the middle of the. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything crazy and spook the poor guy. Ooh. I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold a crossbow bolt
Okay.
and just wait to see if he runs.
Cool.
If he runs, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him.
What?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
No, why?
I'm holding an action.
Oh.
I'm holding my action. If the bro dips, I'm gonna be like, pew, pew. Got him.
Yeah.
Get him.
All right, King Gizzard.
Whoa, Bash. Whoa.
You're the one that's escalating this now.
Yeah.
He
I
hasn't done
murdered.
one more to get.
Good God.
Gizzard's gonna start making his way out of the alley
Making my way.
Which direction?
towards him,
Towards the guy.
but he's gonna stay as close to the car as possible.
Okay.
So my math says should get right
3,
towards the windshield
4.
there.
5. Yeah, you can get right there. Roll me a. Okay. Are you wanting to be hidden as you do this? Are you wanting to keep him away from you?
I'll go for.
Because I could do this as like, I could do this as stealth. I could do this as deception, or I could even do this as intimidation. If you're like, no, just stay away from me, bro, kind of a thing. Like you're scaring him.
Intimidation.
So I'm just
Move him closer to the girls.
right.
Whatever one is your highest.
I'll get him if he runs. It's fine. Stealth. How is stealth your? It's a very stealthy group.
I'm
Didn't know
just trying to really. I'm stumbling my way down and just trying to act like I'm the crazy drunk homeless hobo guy.
Give me a performance then.
Yeah,
Straight up performance.
Fake being homeless, please.
12.
12. You, walking by with your crop top on. That's been.
I feel like I got new
Stretched.
clothes.
Yeah, you got a new shirt.
Oh
at
yeah,
this
we
point.
went home. We
Yeah,
slept,
we got
so.
you a new shirt. So you.
That's got a
Trench
shirt.
coat.
Yeah, you're now wearing the Dare shirt. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Um,
Want some barrel?
he is definitely noticing you guys at this moment, or noticing you, King Gizzard. His eyes are on you completely. Like, what the hell's going on with this guy over here? And but he's charmed by you, so he's like, "You okay?"
Ugh,
Yeah.
these homeless people, I'm telling you, they are so unnerving. We did not have these in South Dakota.
Amazeballs.
He's like, "Oh, you're from South Dakota?"
Yeah. It gets real cold there.
Oh, I imagine. I mean, it gets cold here in New York. I've never actually left New York, so that's kind of.
You've never left New York?
No. I've just been here my whole life. That's cool though. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm
Very
really
cool.
well traveled.
Clearly, I mean, all the way from South Dakota, you said, to, to New York.
Okay, that was bamboozled.
All right, Coley, you're up.
Yeah, and then we're at a point like, what do we do?
We're
I was
just
from Florida. And it's like so not cool there.
Oh, Florida. I've heard of that place too. Have you ever seen an alligator?
I think we're just like crocodiles.
Oh, okay. I've heard there's some in the sewers, but I've never seen one myself. That's cool. Roll me a performance.
I don't know the sewers, so I don't really know.
Oh, okay. Roll me a performance or deception. See if you-
Actually, just because I had a conversation doesn't mean I don't want to do something.
Oh, sorry. That's sorry.
Talking out loud, man.
Yeah, she now knows, so that she's like, "Oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm just
Yeah.
conversating through this."
I wish I knew how far you were.
How far?
I think I'm gonna cast charm also.
Okay.
But what happens if I cast charm?
So the way the duplicate spells work is that if you cast the spell on a creature that's already charmed, whatever the higher spell is takes over. So you cannot double charm something. So if you cast it at a higher level, you guarantee that he's going to stay charmed, but the charm moves to you and hers breaks. You cannot have 2 charms on or spells on the same person.
Oh, okay. Then I don't want to do that. Then
Okay.
I would just roll for
Thank you.
Did you say perception then?
deception or performance.
Deception or performance, or if you wanted to do something else, you could.
You had enough going on. I was like, I'll look at that for you.
Thank you.
I'll do
Thank you.
deception.
Okay. I was gonna say, or you don't have to do anything. You can just stand there and smile and nod.
Well,
in essence.
I hit the roll button. If you had finished saying that before I rolled, I would have just standed there and nodded.
So she
But-
stood there and nodded.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she rolled
you're
high
fine.
for it.
Yeah, she
I-
looked very pretty while nodding. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
South Dakota.
Florida.
South
That
Dakota.
sounds cold.
Yeah.
Even though it's southern.
All right.
I know,
Southern
right?
Dakota.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going through.
Amber's just like, we're gonna keep going round after round on this.
Is she done?
All of us are all like, shut it down, pinch it off, let's go.
Are you do- I feel like you've gotten through.
Well, the question was how many did I get through, and you said I wouldn't know until this turn.
What if we just took it?
Honestly,
I
at this
don't
point-
think
Oh,
we.
yeah, I missed
I
one.
don't think.
The dude's gonna show up and he's not gonna have anything in his bag. That's his problem, not ours.
yeah,
But then Dick will know that somebody interfered.
that's somebody. But Dick has a lot of enemies.
Just also, let's be very clear. Dick has been watching us the entire time. Remember when he killed Vash? I know what you guys have been doing, so if he knows, he knows.
He knows what you've been doing because you had a company cell phone.
Yeah.
I do not have a Dick Strongthorn company cell phone.
Neither does Vash.
Anymore.
Exactly.
So
So
they
you're
wouldn't
good.
know.
They wouldn't know.
That's
I
Warrior
Carl,
doesn't have
people.
one.
Quit talking about Vash. That's Carl.
Carl.
Carl. I think we should just take it.
How far are you through it?
I don't know.
You are about a third of the way through.
How fucking thick is this stack?
Well,
of
actually, let me do
papers?
this.
Hold on a
Sorry.
second. Hold on.
Sorry, wait. No, this should be your roll. Okay.
Yeah, how
Um,
far through?
We'll say for every 10 points up to 30 is a third of the way through it. Roll me a sleight of hand because it's how fast and dexterous you are with your hands doing it.
Does she get to roll a couple of times? Because this is like the
Yeah.
second or third time.
No, this is the first time she went away.
But she was doing it.
I already
she
looked
was
through
standing
this
there.
started going
second
through it
time
on
I-
the first one.
Yeah.
No, what I said on the first one, whenever it was her turn, was she had enough time to pull out and take the pictures of the front of everything. And then she said she took it out and bamfed over,
Right.
and she was starting to take pictures. And I said, cool. While we're all going through the turns, that's to now we're seeing how many you were able to get through whenever you did that
In total.
in total.
Out of a DC of 30.
To decide if like it's getting back to you, kind of look up and see what's going on. You might be finished on it if you get up to, I'll say, anything over a 25, you got everything. Okay.
And you have inspiration.
I do, but
So- Yeah, listen, you rolled a 27 and a 20 whatever, and you God's hand. Let's go.
Those are in the.
28.
What am I
my
talking
gosh,
about?
whoa.
You're looking up as you take that last picture and put it back down, and
Committed that shit to memory.
that's how much it got to the beginning of your turn. Okay. So now it's your turn.
Okay.
So you've got through all of it. Now it's
So
your
now
turn.
I'm gonna put it back.
Okay.
In his bag.
Okay. So you can make the. Give me a stealth check, just to be safe. This doesn't count towards your turn.
21.
Okay. He's still locked in with Frankie. South Dakota.
South.
Is that 1K or 2? Yeah. Is that a D or a T on? Anyways, go ahead. And then, and then you're trying to put it back in.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your sleight, because that was your movement to get back. So now
Yeah.
this is your action to try to put back in your sleight of hand.
17.
17 on the nose
No
was what you hit, because that was his last roll for his perception that kept up was
Damn.
on a 17.
That's
So you feel like you
fire.
put it in there, you zip it up, and then it's like you're able to look around at everybody and go like. You look over at Frankie like.
It's like she
Cut it out.
hog-tied it. She's like, zip.
yeah.
Hands up.
So that's the end of your turn. You're still behind him, but you're well hidden because of your
Yeah.
stealth check. He's not going to pay attention to you in that case. So it's to you, Frankie.
Okay. And so he walks in the alley this way, right?
Yes.
Oh no.
What? I'm just trying to think about how I want to play this.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Oh my gosh. So, Ashley, I just found this app. It's called Waze. It's actually loading for me. I think we can get to where we're going.
Oh, that's awesome. That's such great news.
I know. I think we just have to keep going this way. Oh my God, you've been so helpful. Like, thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. I mean, do you guys want to catch up later for like lunch or something? Like TJ Fridays? I gotta go do some business. But then afterwards, like, we can totally catch up and stuff.
Oh my God, yeah, that'd be great. And I'm going to take his hand and I'm going to write a 100% fake number on that.
Give me a performance with advantage or deception with advantage.
28.
1-888-555-5555.
The Sparkle Squad strikes again.
Sparkle Squad strikes again. You see him looking down at his hand and he's like, oh, I didn't catch your name.
It's Chandra.
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 So as you guys start walking off the opposite direction, he just starts walking, heading back south, not noticing you, King Gizzard, and Vash. You're, I guess, hidden right there by your trap rope.
Is he walking that way?
Yeah, he's walking down that way, staring at his hand. Like,
Okay.
Please
Kinda.
do not trap him. Pick up the trap rope.
Nope.
You know what? Actually go with it because then they'll think that you tried to capture him and not us.
Disguise sombrero.
Disguise sombrero.
Tinder man. What? No. There's a lot that happened up there. I've just been sitting back here, hanging tight and
Setting traps.
setting traps.
It's not our fault that the Sparkle Squad.
Not our fault.
It's not our fault.
It's not our fault.
all right.
The
So
film is the
I'm saying
best.
I just moved him one so you can see he's starting, but that's not his full movement yet. So what do you want to do, King Gizzard? As he's
Keep it going the way I was going.
okay, so you're heading up the other direction,
I'm-
which he's
I'm-
okay with now because he's
I'm
made it by
maintaining
you.
the ruse.
Okay.
Maintain
To him, he's
the
gonna go
rules.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because he's not dashing. He's just walking, staring at his hand. Like, yeah,
Bless you.
I got her number. Yeah, 555. Is that a letter?
Yeah, there's like an A in there.
You're a niner.
She must like mean like I hit the 1 button to equal. Okay, yeah. So heading your way. Nobody else is doing anything. Vash, you're still just sitting there.
Yep.
Are you picking up the trap rope?
Hold on.
I am
Oh, so
hanging out with Frankie.
okay.
Yeah, we're walking
Out of the alley.
We're
The opposite.
walking down. Yeah, like that way.
Yeah.
Opposite direction.
Okay.
Correct.
There's no turn off explanation.
Can you just pick it up?
It's not a pickup thing.
Disarm your fucking trap.
I'm trying to see how that happens. It's not a trap, it's a spell.
You snaggle on this, I will punch you in the
Can
face.
I? No, it's my spell.
It's your own spell. Just shut it off.
Yeah, so I'll just
Disenchant it.
disenchant it. So just I guess so a very disheartened Vash bends over and starts picking up his rope
Okay.
and puts it back in his pocket. I wasted a spell slot.
I kind of want to be like, all right.
I want to be like that too. I'd be like, I want to see what I really want the captions do.
Did you know that the pipe? Yeah. Okay. Give me a perception check.
My assumption was that he is either going to get chased down this way or run down this way. If he finds out something about Amber, he would have randomly.
Yeah, he's not. So
He's
So
not.
my idea.
He's not walking.
yeah,
He's
right.
he's
I was gonna say perception with advantage.
All right,
there's like
cool.
there's like birds flying around his head right now.
Vash is not the
He's still
most-
charmed. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's
13 plus. Oh, that's a 17, and then natural 20.
all right. Yeah. So
Now I'm
you
aware of what's going on.
you're 100% aware of what's going on.
Yeah,
You're able
so
to
I
reach
pick
down,
up this
pull up the
stuff.
rope. All right, and that is where we will end for the night for the Saturday session as he's lovey-dovey walking. You guys now have all the pictures of all the documents. Sparkle Squad, striked again.
Again. Yeah, y'all are dangerous.
Get the girls going
Don't
up.
put us
off.
together. We're
He's
useless.
on that.
No, they'll see you immediately and try to leave.
100%. Like, oh, those two. Uh-huh.
Maybe
No.
you charge in and fight like Mike Tyson.
Uh-huh. Yeah, nailed it.
Ish.
So the question is, what's on the documents? We won't know
Correct.
till the next session of